page. And if you want to get the confirmation of how we write the front page or the cover page, you can just go and do consideration or reference from the previous videos that I have done. So far, we have already covered all those kind of the preliminary pages, as you can see, and still the formatting upon those kind of the preliminary pages still I have explained, though there are some of them that I don't have to do at this particular time until I'm done with the documentation. Then from there, I come and do what is called now the formatting for the document, and still I can keep referencing within that kind of the document. And if there's something that I have to do citation for, then at that particular time, that is when I do it. But for now, let's go to chapter 1 because we are done with the preliminary pages. Now we can go under the content pages, whereby we can start with the chapter 1. We see what is entailed within the chapter 1 or what is contained within chapter 1 itself. Already have written the chapter 1 because I can't be able to type it and still teach you or take you through it when I'm typing because this will consist a lot of content within it. So I have first of all to do it before or record it or type it before I record the video or before I engage you within the class for matter of time preservation so that we may not consume a lot of time on one thing. So for this case, we have chapter 1 here, and chapter 1 is all about business description, whereby now here we have to talk more about the business, that is based on the business name, the location of the business, the ownership or the type of the ownership itself, the services you offer or the products still you offer. You have to justify this kind of the business that you have by assuring us how it came to be within your mind, and still how you have to start it, and what committed you or the pressure that is now making you to start this kind of the business. So you have to show us the industry that you are maybe your business is running on, still the goals or the objectives of your business, that is based on short-term goals and still long-term goals. And still you have to show us the entry strategies and growth strategies of your business, the means that you use to earn the market, or still to penetrate within the market. Still you have to talk about SWOT analysis. This is all about the strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and still threats that your business may encounter through the process. So this is chapter 1, and I discuss it in detail for you to understand how to come up with chapter 1. And you can see I have got the introductory part here, which is now telling us what we have now to engage within this kind of the chapter that you're coming up with. And you can see I've just said that this chapter will describe more about the business name, location, form of ownership, type of business, product, services, justification, industry goals, entry, growth strategies, and SWOT analysis. Those are just some of the things that we have now to talk about within this kind of the chapter. Um, that is under the business description, chapter 1, business description, and you can see I have got the title there, business description, and this is the format that you have to follow. Chapter 1, business description. Then from there, you can just give us an introductory part of it. By just maybe explaining what will be contained within that chapter. Sorry for that. What will be contained within that chapter. Then from there, uh, we have just a clue of the things that will be contained within the chapter 1. So you can see now I have got the heading. Here we have got different form of formatting, by the way, in terms of now numbering your heading or header style that you have. Right now, I have got this chapter 1. You can see the heading itself is the size is 14, and still this size is 14. But now when you come to the content now, the size will change, not 14. The size will be 12 times New Roman, but 12 because that is not a heading. 12, then line spaces still will change to 1.5, and that is very much okay because even now it is 1.5. So the font size of the illustration or the text that is talking more about the topic or the heading itself, it must be size 12 and still line spacing 1.5, but others will remain to be the same times in Roman. Still, I need to work with Justified, that I prefer it, and I usually say it is best format or the best way of now aligning your content. Then from there, we have this heading, and you can see I have already listed it. as heading 1.0, which means it is chapter 1 heading 0. I'm counting from 0. Some we count from 1. It depends with you the way you want to count. So this means chapter 1 heading 0. Chapter 1 heading 0. So it is the first heading that I have within that chapter 1. So chapter 1 heading 0. Still the size must be 14, and still you can say caps lock to be uppercase. That is just apply as uppercase. So business name. And a business name, now here you have to explain how you came up with this kind of a business name, or where did you find the business name? What was the idea behind that kind of a business name that you have already chosen? So for this case, I can see the proposed business name will be Chekacha Computer and Electronics, owned and managed by Joan Mwende. So already we know the owner and the name of the business. Where do you find this kind of the name of the, where do you resource this kind of the name? The source of the proposed name is from the owner's names, the owner name, which is Chege Kamwende Joan. The aim of choosing this name is because it is a unique name that is new in the market and easy for customer to notice. The business will be located Ruaka along Limuru Nairobi Road. So you can see here we're explaining about the business name itself and how we came up with this kind of a business name and the reason behind this kind of a business name, or you choosing this kind of a business name. So for my case, you can say I'm just saying that this business name, it just came from the owner's name, and through you can see I have got Chekanja and have Chekeka Kamwende Joan. Then the aim of choosing this name is because it is unique within the market. That means maybe no one have ever used that kind of a business within the market, which is obvious. You must ensure that the business name that you choose is not in the existence within the market to keep that uniqueness, and you must ensure that it is easy for the people to recognize it. And you can see for my case, I'm saying new in the market and easy for customer to notice. And then the business will be located along Remolu Road. Then from there, I have got a business location that is a heading number 1 now, and you can see it is within chapter 1, heading 1. Chapter 1, heading 1. That's why you're saying 1.1, which is heading 1, chapter 1. And now from there, I just come here and I give it the same style and I say I want case. And because it's heading, you must ensure that it's size 14, that is heading. There's other formattings that I come and apply later on. Don't mind about those kind of a formatting. I said once you're done with the documentation, that is when now we shall come under the formattings and applying the kind of the formatting that are needed within the official document. So when you come up or you're trying to come up with a project that is maybe based on any organization or examination body like NEC, there's those recommended formatting that you have to follow, and we shall come to them later on. Don't mind about that. So business locations, here we talk about more about the area where your business will run on and the environment. Why do you choose that kind of environment, and what made you now to consider that kind of environment for your business? And you see that it's favorable area for your business. Like for this case, you can see it is saying that location of the proposed business will be at Ruaka Town, around Nairobi Lemuru Road, Jimbo Building, and room number 46, first floor. So already we know where our business will be located, or this business will be located. It will be within Ruaka Town, around Nairobi Lemuru Road, Jimbo Building. So you know even the building, it is Ruaka Jimbo Building. So once you reach Ruaka, you can just ask the Jimbo Building, or maybe we shall give a rad mark that can enable you to reach to the business area. And room number, still you have to indicate the room number because not everyone will be able to know. Or maybe that building have got multiple rooms within it, and they can't come there and maybe be able to recognize which room you are in. So you must state for us to understand which room you're operating from. Then first floor, so you don't have to go to any other floor. Specifically, it is within the first floor. Then from there, you have to give the reasons that now forced you to choose this kind of environment or communicated you to choose this kind of environment or the area for your business processes. That is, the area is much populated and well developed in terms of infrastructure, ready market, favorable security, availability of raw materials, and it's an ideal place due to high population and demand of technology. So those are the things that maybe communicated in me to maybe start this business or to commence that business within that environment or that area. So you must identify the area itself, and still you must tell us what are the reasons behind that environment, or why do you see that your business is more favorable within that kind of the location that you have choose for your business. Sorry for that. Then from there we have got 1.10. What does it mean? Now you can see we have already changed 1.10. The top header that we have, it is 1.1 business location. But once we come down here, it is 1.10. What does it mean? We are still within chapter 1, header level 1, but a branch of that header level 1, now header 0. So this is a subheading of this subheading 2 of the main chapter. So chapter 1, header 1, then a subheading under this, we call it now 0. And I'm saying you can read still from 1. For my case, I prefer starting from 0 because maybe, or we know, not even maybe, we know that 0 still is a number, a countable number. So for my case, I'm saying is the header number 0 of this heading 2 of the main chapter, that is chapter 1. So under this, you can see we are talking about route map, and I have not indicated that route map because you have to come up with a drawing, a real map showing or illustrating the area or the way or the means that we can, or direction of your business in a way that we can be able now to reach to your business. So I must know if maybe we are talking about Ruaka, the business is located within Ruaka, yeah. Now, and it is along Nairobi Lemuru Road. Yes, I need that map that show those people from Nairobi and those people maybe from Limuru, the direction to to your business. So you must direct, or you must show the direction to your business by use of an illustration. That is a diagram that should be drawn. For my case, I didn't draw it, but for your case, you must draw it, showing clearly the route map or the ways that we have to follow until we reach to your business. And then maybe you have ever come across those kind of a route map more so when there's an occasion somewhere and maybe they have invited you within that kind of occasion by use of a card, they try to draw map behind that card to show you the routes that you shall use for you to now ensure that you reach to that kind of a area where that maybe occasion is running on. So that is the case. So you have to do the same. Then you have to indicate the addresses of your businesses, and you can see I've got the address of my business here, PO Box 567 Ruaka, phone number. Then you have to indicate your phone number, email, and website. It's not a must you come up with a real thing, but if it's a real project, you need to apply the real things. But for examination, you just come up with something that we call hallucination. You just assume those things are there, but you know really they're not the factual things. So you're just there to earn marks. So we are trying to come up with something that will give us or we make us earn marks that we need. And this paper is out of 100. You must know that. So you must ensure that you aim to earn higher marks as possible. So from there, we have got 1.2. I'm trying to hurry up because this chapter is huge and still we need to explain it uh, in full detail in a way that you can be able to understand it. So if you see like I'm trying to speed up myself, no, it's because this chapter is large and we need to explain it with the minimal time as possible. From there, 1.2, still we have to do the same formatting because it is a heading. And I don't know whether we have changed the formatting of the content under this kind of the headings that we have explained already. Oh, sorry, don't mind about that. We said, yeah, this kind of the text, we must ensure they are size 12. So not 14 because these are not headings. So we have to ensure that they are size 12. You can see the format have changed. And now it is not the same as the heading. Still, I have to highlight this and change it still as well to ensure that it follow the specified format. It's not highlighting good. The same format that is size 12. Then from there, route map, I must give it the format of headings. So I just give it uppercase there for the route map because it's a subheading. Though there are some of the formatting that we shall come and apply that we change the format still, don't mind about them. but for now, understand the thing that I'm doing. Then from there, once we are done with everything, I shall show you now how to form the or how to format your project and ensure that you have all the specified formattings. Then we have got form of ownership. On the form of ownership, here we are trying to describe the means or the form of ownership of this business, the way you have owned that business. You can own the business maybe as a group, you can own as individual, you can own as a group of 750, maybe now if you want to form a cooperative or a limited company, that is upon you. So for this case, form of ownership within this business, let's see which kind of a business ownership that this person have chosen, or I have chosen because I'm the one who is writing this kind of a project. Try to illustrate it to you and understand how we usually come up with a project. So form of ownership, the business will be of the sole proprietorship since it is owned by one person. The owner will be, and now I have indicated the name of the owner who will act as a manager of the business to ensure that all activities run as expected. She is a certificate diploma degree, so that is depending with you, the level you are in under the course that you are undertaking. So you must specify directory. If your certificate just says certificate, you don't have to write the way I've just written it. For my case, I have to be general, but for your case, you must be specific. So certificate, diploma, degree, that is upon you know which level you are under your course. So student at, then you have to indicate your college or university that you are maybe pursuing your course in. So pursuing a certificate or diploma or degree in which course, that is upon you. Um, so already have indicated the course that I'm pursuing for my case, but I'm not a student. It's just an example. For me, I'm a tutor. But for you, because if you're a student, you have to indicate. But if you're not a student, it's not a must indicate you are ongoing student. You can maybe say, or you can talk about the past and maybe you undertaken, you have already undertaken that kind of a course, or you have already done that course, and maybe you're starting the business once you have done with the course. But if you are ongoing student, then you have to indicate that you are ongoing student. And you can see for my case, I have just indicated that are pursuing that is in pursuing certificate in or diploma in degree in information communication technology. Now you put your course to enhance skills on usage of technology tools and be more competent in the business control and management. This form of ownership hosts some of the advantages as follow. So still you have to talk about the advantages that you earn from that kind of the ownership that you have chosen, and I have illustrated them clearly here, the type of the advantages of the things that we can earn positively by by choosing that form of ownership. So you can see like number one is easy decision making since owner have all the power to do so. The owner will be the manager of the business. Yeah, you're the one now to control everything that should be done within the business and manage it. Easy to start since it requires little capital to start. That is true. You don't need a lot of money to start up that business. You just need a raw capital. Then from there you can start that kind of a business. Secretive, since all business processes will be carried on by the owner, so that means it is centralized. So all the secrets are within you as the owner of the business, and there's no way that your secret will be exposed maybe to your competitors or other people that you don't want them to know more about your business. So your secrets, you keep them for yourself upon that kind of a business. Direct contact with customer, that is true. You're the one to maybe interact with your customers by use of different ways. Maybe those customers who maybe avail themselves within your business premises, or even you can go within the field, and maybe when you're trying to market upon your product and services, you can engage yourself with those kind of the customers. So there's direct contact with the customer, and maybe you're promoting your product and services online. Still, you'll be able to interact with those kind of customers directly from the social medias that you may use or you may prefer in usage of the marketing and promotion of the market itself. Then this profit will not be shared since it will be owned by one individual. There's no one to share the profit with since you are the one who have owned that business. And I remember that we didn't format this content here. Still it's size 14 and it is not supposed to be size 14. So I have to highlight and then now format it to size 12 before even I go to any other level. Yeah, size 12. And from there I have got 1.3. It's all about type of business. Still, I have not formatted to put it in uppercase tab. Type of business. So here we are trying to identify under which environment your business is running on. So the proposed venture will be a business dealing with the selling of computer and electronic based on the customer needs, aimed to commence or to start or to begin on 1st January 2026. So on type of business, you're just trying to clarify or give us a surety upon the kind of the things that you'll be dealing with or your business will be dealing with what. So you have to understand this type of business. What type of business are you now operating on? Then from there, you have to come up with the product and services, but as usual, you have to format it still, size 12 as usual. And then you need to confirm whether it is still 1.5 and that is okay still. Here I have got 1.4 product and services. Still, I have to keep it or to format it in uppercase. Product and services here, you have to come up with a table or even any means, but I prefer table. Table is the best way because it give your formatting or it give your document best format of alignment. So I prefer tabulating this kind of the product and service that you deal with. So product and services, and you can see the way I've just done as a sample of a table that you have to come up with. So you need to indicate the product and services here. So the product you're dealing with, maybe I can say I'm dealing with the computer is my product. I don't know about yourself. We can talk about quality or model, quality of the computer or model. And we talk about HP, blah, 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 that is upon you. Then you can talk about quantity, that is upon you still. You can talk about unit. So how many units do you have? Maybe I can talk about 10 units. Those are the ones that are available by starting the business. The price per unit, how much do you sell one unit? Maybe one computer, I may say it is 15,000 case, maybe for your case, is the one now to prefer. So you go indicating them in that form until now you are done with all of the kind of the product and services that you have. And there down, you have now to do the total, to calculate the total of your amount or the price itself. You have aggregated under each and every product or service that you offer. That is upon you. Then from there, we have justification of opportunity. When talk about now justification of opportunity, and remember within the table still you have to put it in size 12. So don't forget about it, size 12 as issue. And then we have got a justification of the opportunity. So 1.5, still I have to give it a uppercase format. Justification is you just convince us uh, what was the force behind this or thing that you are trying to tell us that you are doing, or why did you choose this form of business, and which are the reasons that makes you, or which is the effort that is making you or pushing you toward that kind of a business itself, and see it is okay to run that kind of a business, and you see that you earn the market within the business. So justify yourself. So the main cause of choosing this type of the business is because it is more unique and have not been in existence within the market. That is just a justification upon or accordance to me. The business have great chance of developing since the environment is more favorable due to high population and neighboring institutions like supermarket, nearby market, churches, and the location of the businesses along the tarmac road, which give it great access by customers. The entrepreneur having pursued um, an entrepreneurship education and diploma certificate are just indicated to those two because you are the one to know whether it is diploma certificate or degree that is upon you. Information communication technology have chance of possibility, sorry, have chance of possibility of offering quality and professional services, both internal and external. Is giving the business high chance of succeeding and penetrating the market. So again, we have to give it the format still. That is size 12 because I can see it is in size 14. So I have to give it size 12. And if you don't have an idea of a computer or how to operate a computer, the basic knowledge of a computer, this will be hard for you. So you need someone to do it for you. If you don't know anything about the computer or the operation of the computer, that is basic operation of the computer. But if you have got a chance, maybe you want to earn knowledge upon it, you can hook with me. Then I take you through that kind of or that process, that is, in a way that you can be able to understand the basic knowledge of operating the computer without any challenge. I take you through that once uh, you feel you're okay. You can come and engage yourself with us. That is Victor Digital College. Then we can take you through that kind of a process. Don't mind. And still, you can have even online classes whereby still you'll be able to understand it clearly because we just need to plan upon it. So, industry, the business for under ICT sector, since it deals with the technology product and services, this is due to the entrepreneur skill and after realization of high demand of technology and professional services, of which most of the people suffer from lack of these services. And even if there is, it is not for the quality they need. This will help on minimizing the cost while maximizing the profit and raising the standard of living to the set by reducing the cost of buying and ensuring that they earn skills on how to use the technology on raising life standard and well-being of the society. That is all about now the industry and the things that we earn or the society, the benefit that society will earn by use of these technology or the from the business itself, that is. So size still I have to give it size 12 as usual. Then from there I have got goals and objectives, that is 1.7. Still remember, we are still using this kind of the header style that we have. So still I have to give it uppercase. So 1.7 goals and objectives. You have to clearly indicate your goals and objectives. That is based on both short-term goals and long-term goals. And you can see I've got short-term goals and long-term goals. For my case, I've just indicated one. For your case, you must have a minimum of four. Minimum of four short-term goals and still minimum of four long-term goals. When talk about short-term goals, those are the goals that will not take a lot of time for them to be met. But those that will take a long period of time for them to be met, we call them long-term goals. They take years and years for them to be met. But those that you meet maybe with a couple of months, with a couple of weeks, with maybe within 1 year, that is just a short-term goal. But those that will take more year, maybe 2 years, 3 years, now you have now to categorize them under long-term goals, and that is upon you. And you can see still under this, I have got header style still format 1.70, which means now it is heading 0 of the heading 7 of chapter 1. So again, I have to give it uppercase, and still here I have another one, heading 1 of 7 of chapter 1. I have still to give it that format uppercase, but the text in between them, they must be 12, size 12. They don't have to follow the same format of the headings that are contained within the document. So no, not there, sorry. I need just 12 again. We are almost at the end of the lesson, so don't mind. From there, we have got entry, growth, and strategies. These are the means or the ways that you use now, or the procedure that you use now to earn the market and still be able to be identified or be known within the market niche. So you have to show us which are the procedures, which are the means that you have to use now to earn the market, because no, it's the time that you're starting the business already and you within the market, no one know about your business. How will your business be known within the market? Which are the procedures, which are the ways, which are the means that you have to use now to ensure that your business is well known, and still it for growthment of the business. What are the things that you have to implement on the process of your business to ensure that now your business still grow and maybe you can have an expansion or room of expansion or growth within your business. So entry and growth strategy, the owner will use different ways to ensure that there is better penetration to the market and earn confidence from the customer. They include pricing strategy, that is the number one, and I can see they are not listed well here. Still I need to highlight from here. Then I can list them the way they're supposed to be listed. So they come under the paragraph group, then you can list them according to the best format that you message is okay. That is upon you. So the first one is pricing strategy. So you must talk about the pricing, how you just maybe allocate your price based on the product and service that you usually offer within the organization. So for this case, you can see here I've already explained. This will aim on reducing the price to have large market share and growth. So that is pricing strategy. So maybe if your competitors, their price is high, then you make it lower than them to ensure that you earn the market. Then free samples. When you talk about free sample, you can see I've just talked about the skills, giving out the skills to the customers upon the use of the product without even charging them. And you can see I've just already explained that within my project. This will be done by having a demonstration about the use of product, which will enable them to earn skill needed without any payment. So that still will enable me now to earn the market and still have the market penetration and involvement of the market itself. From there, we have got marketing strategies, which are the means that you use now to ensure that your product reach the market and still reach the customer and bridge that gap between now the scarcity of the product and the availability of the product. So marketing strategy, advertising of the product will be done through social media, which will reach more customer on time with less cost. That is true because online you just need internet. You don't need a lot of money uh, to market your product by use of the social media itself. And we talk about the social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other kind of the social media that you use even WhatsApp. Distribution strategies, how or which are the means that you use now to distribute your product to the customer or nearby to make it be near to the customer. So this will aim nearby customer who will buy good. So no, with this we aim to nearby customers who will be buying product on large quantity, whereby the product will be delivered to their homestead at a free cost. So if you buy in huge quantity, then we shall now maybe distributing that kind of a product to your homestead, or we deliver, that is still delivery. So you can talk about distribution maybe based on if you're a wholesaler and you want to open retailer somewhere, then you can talk about it in that dimension. But for my case, I have just given it a dimension of if you buy in huge quantity, then we can distribute those kind of the product within the homestead without even you coming to the business. Then expansion strategy, this will aim on opening of new branches within the the country to ensure that our product and services are available to our customer at their convenient environment. Then the last thing that you have to come up with, that is now heading 1.9, but remember still we have the formatting that you have to apply under this context that we have talked about, and I have to highlight it. I'm trying to speed up, so don't mind on my hurry. Yeah, I said these have got a lot of things to be illustrated, and I know maybe you have never come across anyone who is doing such thing because it consumes a lot of time. So for me, I've just created that time for you, just to explain, because I'm seeing this is most challenging part for those who are doing the projects themselves or coming up with the project, and even you end up paying people to do it for you, and maybe it will become costly when you pay. But for now, I'm just training you in a way that you can be able now to come up with that kind of a project at your own pace. So SWOT analysis, when talk about SWOT analysis, this is talking about strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So for my case, you can see I've got the table here indicating those kind of the SWOT analysis based on the strength, still we have got strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. But there's a format that you have to follow. We must know the business itself, and that's why you can see within my table I have got business name. Let's start with your business itself. So engage your business, or uh, ensure your business is well indicated within the table. Then let's know your strengths. When talk about strength, these are the things that now enable you now to earn the market, or the things that you see that they make you, or they uh, give you comfortability, or they give you confidence for that kind of a business that you want to run within the market. So let's see that confidentiality within this area: strength, confidentiality, strength, be loyal to customer. This is word to be loyal to customer. That is an example for you. I don't know what you say. For my case, I've just said be loyal to customer. Then from there, high quality product. I just mentioned some. Have like four the enough. Then I have got weaknesses. Uh, Unskilled workers, yes, because it's the time that I've started their business. Maybe I have employed people who are not well skilled upon the kind of things that I usually offer, that is product and services. So they need to be trained. That is my weakness. But now, comparing with my competitors, maybe they have they have skilled workers, because those are the people that have worked for a long period of time. Then from there, new in the market. Yes, it is a time that your business is uh, being started. So it is new in the market. It was not in existence there before. This is a thing that is being in existence within the market. That is a challenge to you. Comparing with other kind of the businesses that have already started and they have got a couple of months, years within the market. So you can now compare yourself with them. Then we have opportunities. Which are the opportunities that you see that you can now, or your business can earn within the market? One is high customer demand. That is based on you. If you see the environment have got high customer demand, that is your opportunity. Then you can start a business because there's a high population or high customer demand. Then there's global market. Maybe depending on the demand within the global environment, within the world, you see your business have got high chances of now of earning that market or global market. Then threat means hindrance, things that will hinder your business to run. So one, maybe it is new competitors. There are other people who are starting business the same as yours. So due to that, you see now maybe the demand will go down, because now the provision of product and services is high. That means now the demand will decrease. Then regulation from the government. Yes, there's some of the regulation that are made by the government that are not maybe favorable for the startup business or for a newly commenced business. So you have to talk about those kind of threats. So we have strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Then from there, you need like 2 or 3 competitors of your business, whereby you have not come here and still give the strength upon each and every competitor, weakness, opportunity, and threats. That is based on the competitors themselves, but you must start with your business first. There's no, you can start with others, start with yours. Then from there, once you indicate those kind of the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats upon your business, then you can go to your competitors. So that is all about now the chapter 1. And I'm sorry, I have tried to speed up myself. I'm sorry for that, but I think I have explained everything the way it is supposed. But now the only thing that I'm left with, and I'm saying, and I'm repeating once and again, uh, I have not come up with the way that we can format this document the way it is supposed. I now try to show you formattings once I'm done with the documentation. Though there are some that I'm doing now, and there are those that I don't have to do them now. I do them once I'm done with the project writing or project typing. So once I'm done with chapter 2, oh no, yeah, chapter 2, 3, and maybe other kind of the chapters, that is when now we shall come now to the finaling upon now the formatting and still come up with the referencing within the document. And if there's citation that I have to apply, then that is the time that I show you how to apply the citation, how to apply the table of content, and still how to come up with the list of figures and tables. Remember, there are those pages that we left for that under preliminary pages, table of content, list of figures, and tables. Remember, there are those pages that we just skipped and said that they must be blank. So we shall now come up with those kind of the formattings. Then from there, we can now go under those pages. We insert whatever that is supposed to be, we need those kind of pages. So sorry for my